Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm just listening to the gaming news. Hey folks, I'm Shygrim, and this is the Screencap. We got a whole bunch of news for you today, and I'm joined by Jebs. I'm trying to work him into the fray here a little.
You're making me read the ones you don't want.
Yeah. Gearbox recently revealed some info about the new features of Borderlands 3's multiplayer. While it's possible to play your Borderlands game by yourself, you know that it's much more fun playing in a group. The new information they revealed has to do with the accessibility and quality of life. They added remappable controls, support for the Xbox Adaptive Controller, subtitles and closed captioning, and even a ping system. This new ping system will allow players without mics to communicate with the other players, which is a huge plus in my opinion. They also added a feature called level syncing, where you get to play with anyone of any level, and sounds like it'll just adjust the stats of both players to be roughly even, and then scale enemies to be equal to that. All the while, you'll both earn progress to your own respective levels. Okay, I know that sounds kind of weird. I can't explain it that well, but when you try it out, you'll understand what it does. They also changed the dueling system to be a little less limiting, so it's more than just a 1v1 now, which is kind of cool. We touched briefly on this not too long ago, but Bandai Namco has revealed some more information about their upcoming RPG, Blue Protocol. The game was announced just about a week ago, and Namco states that it's already ready for closed alpha, which makes me kind of question whether or not it'll be a quality game. They released a video showing some of the character creation options, and of course, there's a boob slider. Fun. The game is stated to have overwhelming graphics along the lines of anime movies, which we mentioned before, so let's hope it's not a lie, because it would look pretty cool if that was true. Still no release date has been given, but I'm sure there's going to be more news about the game every so often. The trailer does look pretty though. Frontier Developments, the company behind Elite Dangerous, announced that there are giant fleet carriers that are going to be added to the game sometime in December this year. They also talked about their September update, which will bring a sort of training program to newer players so that less experienced players can enjoy the game without crashing around all the time. These new training sessions will go over scanning, basic flight controls, a supercruise tutorial, some combat exercises, and then the final exam about hyperspace jumping and docking at starports. Lastly, they're also introducing another currency called ARCs, which can be purchased with real money or earned by playing the game.
Oh, here we go.
Yay! This currency will be used to purchase cosmetic items and customizations, so hopefully they won't introduce a whole lot of pay-to-win aspects. I wish there was some more news than just this teaser about the massive fleet carriers, but I'm sure in the coming months there's going to be some more detailed info about it. The carriers do look huge though. Massive lads, and it'll be cool to see what they actually add to the game. Who's ready to switch out hosts? Because I'm ready.
I guess I have to read all the news about games that Shygrim doesn't care about.
I don't care.
You don't care about Black Ops 4? I mean, I don't anymore either. I
really don't.
I kind of lost faith in them. Apparently there have been some zombie-themed changes to Black Ops map. Treyarch has added quite a bit of blood splatters, and that's kind of it. In one spot they added a shovel and trash bags, and they didn't do much, but okay. This has somehow gotten people theorizing as to what happened in these areas, and people are trying to figure out the story behind it, if there is a story at all. All of these scenes were just added in preparation of the new event, Operation Apocalypse Z, or Z, or...
It's Z, not Zed. You don't say Zedbra.
Zedbra. With this new operation comes some new weapons, and they're probably locked behind their new loot crate things. Yay. Great. This event sounds neat if you're a zombie player, but I've definitely lost faith in Treyarch now.
They kind of jumped the Trey Shark, huh?
Oh god. They've really gone downhill since their peak back in, like, the first Black Ops.
Oh yeah.
First Black Ops was good. The next patch coming to Fallout 76 will be all about improving the experience of new players. New
players?
Well, whatever, at least they're making progress towards fixing this broken game. They gave some info on what they're actually giving new players. Characters below level 15 will have a higher disease resistance, characters below level 25 will have a reduced cost in caps for fast traveling, and some challenge rewards are being improved. And some mob encounters in lower level areas are being toned down. Power armor is being adjusted so that you can activate stealth boys while suited, and an option to disable the gross, ugly power armor HUD if you prefer using the regular HUD at all times. Lastly, the spoilage rate for all food and drink is being reduced so that you don't have to worry as much about everything spoiling all the time.
That's a mechanic? Shut up, Todd.
Get a fridge. So at least they seem to be putting some amount of care into the game, but it's going to take a lot of time and effort to undo all the damage the release of the game has done. Recently, Bandai, or Bondi Namco, however you prefer to say it, announced that Digimon Survive is being delayed to sometime in 2020, and I've never actually heard about this game until now, but I've kind of always liked Digimon since my grandparents always kept getting me Digimon stuff instead of Pokemon Pokemon.
They don't know?
It was like Pokemon, but none of my friends had it and I was mocked. This game is apparently a traditional TRPG, or tactical role-playing game, which to be honest I had to Google. This game was announced sometime last year and will be the latest game in a 20-year catalog, which is kind of crazy considering I had no idea there have been that many Digimon games.
That's almost as old as I am.
Unpopular opinion, but the Digimon show was much better than the Pokemon show.
Hey, hold on a minute. You can't say that.
I can and did. This series is much more popular in Japan than in the US, so that's probably why you and I haven't heard much about it. And I'm up here doing the outro unsupervised now, so if you want to check out our latest video, other than this one, it's about Fortnite, and there's some more down here. You should subscribe if you want to, but if you really don't want to, it's gonna make me sad, and I'm gonna slowly fade off to this side now.